What's going on, everyone? Thanks for checking out the video and welcome back to Rawleigh Outdoor Adventures. On this one, we're hot tent camping in minus 28 degrees Celsius. Let's go. So this is where we've decided to set up camp. It's a good little spot here in the Wipers Valley. Currently it's about minus 25 degrees. It's absolutely frigid, but once the sun starts coming up over the hills, it's going to really warm up. We're going to be sitting around minus 12 daytime, and in the hot tent tonight we're looking at about minus 28 degrees. So it's going to be a chilly one. We're going to get everything set up. The hot tent's going to get put up and everything's going to go tickety-boo. Hopefully Andy's got a new hot tent, so we're going to be trying that out. Let's get going. She shall rise. Check out this tent. This is huge. Andy, this is sweet, buddy.
I can stand up in this thing fully.
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
Coldest we ever camped.
Yep. 100%. Looking forward to that sun coming up.
If it makes much of a difference.
It is absolutely freezing out and I need to put on some more layers. It took us about a half hour to get this tent all figured out and set up, and I am absolutely shaking in my boots right now. It is freezing. Andy's trucks is minus 26. Hopefully by the time the sun comes up a little bit higher, it'll hit the temperature increase, I guess, because we're in the negatives. So hopefully once the sun starts to come up, it'll start getting a little warmer. The high for today is minus 13. So it's a little cold right now, so I'm going to throw on some layers and we'll go from there. Oh man, so this wasn't planned, but it turns out that Andy and I have the same hat. So we're gonna be running around looking kind of similar, but it is what it is. Yeah, we're twinning it up on this one, I guess. Woo! Let's go. Now that the tent is up, our next task is to put snow all the way around the edge of the tent, so that way it seals everything in and keeps the heat where we want it, which is inside the tent. So now that there's snow all the way around the perimeter of the tent, it creates kind of like a seal, so that way we don't get any drafts in here when we're just kind of hanging out in the night and when we're trying to sleep. Makes it a lot more of a warm environment, so you kind of retain a lot of the heat that we're going to be producing from the stove. You leave the door open. We don't seal that down so you can get in and out, but also so that way there's good airflow. But this tent also has a lot of really good vents in it. It'll be really helpful. Makes it so there's lots of oxygen in here, so we stay, you know, on the side of the dirt.
It's all good to there. Embrace the pain.
So this here is my bedroll. It's kind of just like a gaggle of gear that I put together so I stay nice and warm while I'm on this cot. I've got a waterproof layer and then a series of blankets that is going to sit on top of the cot, and then I'm going to throw a couple of backpacking mattresses in between all of that, so I have a good insulated layer, so there's lots of little pockets of air to help keep me warm at night. It's going to be dipping down to about minus 28 degrees Celsius tonight, so I want to stay good and warm. So I'll set this up and we'll kind of run through it. So this is a setup that I like to use when I'm on a cot or even when I'm on the ground. Basically, I take the cot and I put a little bit of a wicking layer between myself and the cot. Then a couple series of blankets. Then I'll throw on the pads, put a blanket over top of them to keep everything together. sleeping bag, and then another blanket. A lot of insulation, because when it gets cold and this fire goes out by accident, that's all you have to keep you warm at night. So you want to really rely on a ton of stuff that's going to keep you warm. The sun is out and shining, and you can actually feel the warmth, and it is really nice. So temperature is definitely raising. It's going to be about a high of minus 13ish today, but getting here in minus 26, whatever we're in right now, feels like probably about minus 15, but it feels really good compared to what we were just in. In the meantime, we're going to keep getting busy, getting everything loaded into the tent. We're going to try to completely empty the truck of all our gear, and then only rely on the tent for the entire night and what's left of the day, but it's still young, so let's get going. And with that sun shining like this, it's actually getting quite warm with all the moving around we're doing. So I'm gonna strip down a layer. Oh, it was really cold when we got here, so I kind of just threw on every layer that I had, but still have this Carhartt jacket on. So figured now that it's warmed up a fair bit, I could probably just survive with these guys on and the Carhartt. But it's nice that it's finally warming up. Alright, so we have everything we're going to be needing for this trip in the tent now. We've got nothing left in the truck. We're trying to do this trip with as little help from the truck as possible. With that in mind, we're going to get the stove going because it's going to start getting cold here pretty soon. It's just about 12:30 in the afternoon now. The morning just flew past for us. We were just getting everything ready in here and trying to get everything figured out properly. So we're comfortable tonight, but we only have so much light left, so we want to get the stove going and get that established so it's nice and warm in here so we have somewhere to escape. We're doing 4 rounds with this little thing too, eh? Holy. What an axe. Yeah, it's more wood. On one of our last trips, I took a bunch of resin-soaked wood chips and cooked them down in the fire pit in a tin can. And then when I went home, I turned that into a cool little fire starting mixture, I guess. So I'm trying that out for the first time in this stove. Wish me luck. Let's see how it performs. This is the nasty little concoction that I made. So it's cotton balls, Vaseline, and sap-sewed wood chips. So everything's good and dry. Everything's gonna spark up real well, hopefully.
Look at that.
Whew, this stuff goes up quick. Wow. I just pushed it a little too quickly. perfect for a fire starter.
It's just, I think the extreme cold,
Yeah.
the flume isn't turning as much as it, like the metal plate, or I guess the cast iron plate or whatever, isn't turning the knob as good as.
So looks like the fire starter worked really well. So the homemade stuff, it's the thing I'm going to be going with from now on. Gonna keep going with that. All it was wood chips dried with resin that I kind of harvested from a wounded tree while we were out here on a trip, and then cotton balls and Vaseline, cooked it up, mixed it all up together, and it burned perfectly. So really happy with that mixture. Try it yourself, let me know what you think. Looks like the heat conduction fan is going already, so we're producing some heat. Doors wide open, but gonna be feeling it pretty soon here. Andy's feet are getting pretty cold. It took us a bit longer than we thought to get everything kind of set up, so his toes are a little chilly, so we're gonna spend some time hanging out in the tent here, warming our bones, and then we're gonna go on a little bit of a firewood mission. Down apparently 60 yards away, there's a magical firewood tree that Andy's been telling me about. So we're gonna warm our bones, and then we're gonna go over there and find some more firewood to keep us warm tonight. So we decided we're gonna get some food cooking. We're both hungry as heck. All the work we've been doing and everything, it's 1:30 in the afternoon. So we need some food. We're gonna get some sausages cooking, and then we're gonna go on a little firewood gathering adventure and find some wood to keep us going through the night. I gotta lay her down because it is cooking in here. So I'm gonna lay her down, and then we're gonna get some sausages cooking, and then we'll go from there.
Nice. Nice.
Sausages are all done cooking up, and Andy's got a couple hard-boiled eggs going off in the pot there. So I'm more interested in the sausages. I'm really hungry and craving some protein, so gonna get those loaded up on my plate and gonna go to Grubtown. Thanks for cooking these, Andy.
Hell yeah. Let's eat something good here.
Yeah, let's go. Well, it's like 2 in the afternoon, so I guess this isn't quite lunch, but it's not quite dinner, so it's late lunch. Just sausages, more like a snacks to give us the fuel to go get some wood. We're gonna chop some stuff down and get enough to kind of keep us going through the night. It gets dark really early this time of year. It's gonna be dark around 5 o'clock, 5:30ish. So we've only got a few hours left of light. So we're really gonna try to boogie over there, get a ton of firewood, so that way we're nice and warm, and then we're gonna be hanging out, cooking dinner in here, and I don't know, finding a way to entertain ourselves so we don't go nuts tonight. It's going to be getting down to at least minus 26. The worst case scenario is minus 28-ish, unless it gets really bad and we hit the minus 30s. But
Balmy.
it's gonna be a cold one tonight. So I don't know. Here's some of the nice weather we have right now, and hopefully we make it through the night. Enjoy some sausage. Oh yeah, that's good. Hey, are you okay? It's the spot, eh? That's good.
This is the first thing I've ate all day.
Oh, burn the crap out of my mouth. Ow. Well, we're gonna enjoy these sausages, and then well, we will find some firewood. But until then, catch up with you later. Let's go some firewood.
The one I cut down last weekend is still there. It's lying there, but it's got a nice layer of snow on it. There's like 4 or 5 other dead ones out here we can cut down too, which is pretty ideal because again, we don't want to cut down live trees. So that's just, you don't do that. Come on, guys. Cut that one up a bit, see if the wood is okay. Hopefully it's not soaked through because we've been getting warm weather on top of these cold snaps and then it warms up again. So we'll check out that log. If it looks okay, we can do that. If not, I literally can see like 3 more dead standing trees from here that we can just cut down. And we'll be more than set for the night.
Let's go. What's that?
I was proud of this cut. I didn't want to hit these live ones here, so I was able to thread the fall right in between them. Alright. Okay, let's see. Well, that looks pretty good. There's some discoloration on the top corner there, where the snow was. But it smells dry. I think this is gonna be just fine. Get her done.
Oh, time to get this back to camp. Go!
Nice.
Get somebody. Coming out of this thing.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. That's comfortable. Hit his refill. I think we have enough wood to get us through the night and then some. Let's see how the fire did while we were out. Oh, it's still going good. It's still going strong. Wow.
Okay, that's stuffed.
Well, it is now dark. It's only 10 minutes to 6 and it's pitch black outside, so that is this time of year for you, but that's alright. We're gonna get dinner started. Andy has quite a gourmet meal for us all planned out, so he's gonna take us through a bit of a treat. He's making us burgers and fries and Caesar salad, so we're gonna get to that. Andy, thanks for cooking.
You're welcome.
All right.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Alrighty. We got our burgers. Prime rib. 2 types of cheese. Of course, we got buns. We got fries. And we'll do all this in the cast iron pan. And then, once this is all cooked up, we also got Caesar salad and coleslaw, homemade.
Thanks, Sandy's mom.
Enjoy. Alright, that is just gonna heat up pretty quickly, I imagine. Nice. Add some garlic salt. We're gonna just flip these and see how the backsides are doing. Oh yeah. I think we're ready to put some cheese on those. Dean just wants that.
Oh shit, if you're doing that, I'll do that. I didn't know we could do 2.
Of course you can do too.
Changing the rules, man.
Down here, just nice and warm down there, so that'll keep them warm. And now we can get 2 more on. Okay, I think the burgers are done. I'm gonna put some fries on there. I know these burgers are gonna be a lot for us, but fries are... I've never cooked fries like this before in a cast iron pan over a wood stove like this. So we're just gonna see how this turns out.
Burgers are ready. We're getting cold. Fries are still cooking away, but we figured we would enjoy some grub before it goes cold. So here we are. Try number 1. Backcountry burgers. Cheers, buddy. Those are, that's good. My friend, that's fantastic.
Oh yeah, after today?
Yep, after the day we did. Oh man, much deserved, much deserved. At least it feels like it. My body needs the food for sure.
Oh yeah.
We can't get out here until basically sun up because it's so dark this time of year that, well, can you get out here and just wait for the sun to come up anyways? But we basically got here at 8 a.m. and we're going until about 1, setting everything up, getting everything ready to go, getting some wood chopped. Made those sausages, got more wood. It's just been a busy day, mostly wood gathering. Now that I think about it. But this is hitting the spot. I'm gonna keep eating. I will catch up with you guys hopefully when the fries are done, but if not, definitely before we rack out. if anything interesting happens other than us eating food, I'll let you know. But damn good burgers. Hit Andy up if you're looking for a recipe.
The fries were a hit, nice and crispy.
Came out pretty good. They're just kind of really hot right now, so because they literally just came off.
But delicious. Alright guys, well, we're just pretty much heading to bed. I got all changed and everything. It's just about 8 o'clock. It's been dark for a few hours now. We've just been hanging out, but kind of getting tired of being in the dark and, you know, getting sleepy. So we're gonna hit the hay, hit the sack. So if anything interesting happens tonight, we'll be sure to keep you informed. But if not, we'll see you in the morning. Good night. Oh, good morning, everybody. It's just after 7. We slept quite wonderfully last night. It was very warm all night. We did a good job. It was minus 26 last night, and we both slept like babies. It was so warm in here. Andy was filling the stove about every 2 hours, just stocking it real good because we were burning through a lot of fuel because of the temperature. Trying to keep it warm in here, but we both slept well. It's gonna be light out in about an hour and a half, so we're gonna get breakfast and coffee cooking in here, and then we'll get out of the tent. It's cold, right?
Yeah. And the spark arrestor is just...
Oh, is it? Did you knock it right off?
Yeah.
Oh, fair.
I just knocked it right out of there.
When we woke up, it was a little chilly in here, and we tried to put a bunch of wood in the stove and all of that, and there's a bunch of smoke just rolling out of the stove there. So we went outside and looked, and the spark arrestor was completely clogged full of soot. So we had a little bit of in the dark adventure trying to get the stovepipe off, and then get the spark arrestor off, and then as well get everything back attached together without burning down the tent and without damaging anything or ourselves. So that was fantastic. No more spark arrestor, but we're burning and it's hot and it's perfect. It's nice and warm in here. We're relaxing, we're hanging, about to get coffee and breakfast going. So let's go. Ooh, I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but the ground is literally steaming from the heat that we've been putting off with this stove. The ice isn't even melting, it's just going right to vapor. That's awesome. Oh, it is finally coffee time. Oh, I'm so excited to get some coffee in my system. It was piping hot when I poured it, so I decided to just set it off to the side for a bit. And then I've been hanging out, and he's getting the bacon going here pretty quick. So I'm gonna have a nice cup of coffee while smelling the bacon cooking. It's gonna be absolutely perfect. We have the flaps to the tent open, or the door flaps open, because this stove is so big, it's just cooking us alive in here. So we got those open, and we can tell that it's snowing pretty good outside. So we're gonna be in for a little bit of a treat when we step out yonder into the abyss.
Gonna go
and
four-wheeling.
See what it's like. It's gonna be a whole experience out there with all this fresh snow. So we're gonna get a good breakfast in us, and then we're gonna go face whatever's outside for us with all this snow.
It is bacon time. So we got 2 packs of bacon here.
full one and like a half of one. It's a lot of bacon, but this is Hutterite bacon, so it's really good. It doesn't have like extra preservatives and stuff in it. It's I can't go to any other bacon. So store-bought is not good at all. This stuff though is to die for. So we will get this going. This pan is nice and hot. All right, let's flip this bacon. I don't got tongs with me, so okay. It kind of worked out. Splash oil everywhere. Let's say these got like a minute more, and then we'll take them off and put them on the paper plate. I got a little bit of garlic salt to put garlic salt on the bacon after it's been cooked. I don't like to do it when it's in the pan like that because it can actually burn some of the seasoning and stuff. So I like to put the seasonings on the bacon after it's been taken out, because then all the residual oil absorbs the garlic salt. So everyone has their preferences, everyone has their taste and stuff. I found personally that seasoning your bacon after it's been taken out of the pot or pan tends to work really, really good. So we're gonna get these. Yeah, you know what? I think these are good to go. And you just season them like that. We'll put these down over on this side because we got the power of the sun coming out of the side of the stove here. So next, we got the rest of our bacon.
Just gonna warm this coffee up here. Oh, beautiful. Is it still snowing?
Oh yeah. If anything, it's picked up a bit. Okay, it's time to flip these guys. Oh, look at that, all four. Oh, trifecta or quadfecta or whatever the heck that's gonna be. Okay, this batch is all cooked up. Ooh. We'll get those on there, and while they are still sizzling, gently okay. We got more, but we got enough here we can start snacking, so I'm gonna put this over where we can start snacking on it, and in the meantime I'm gonna get another round of bacon on there. We got like a lot of bacon to go through.
I've just been over here hanging out while Andy's cooking up our breakfast for us. He's currently throwing more bacon on the stove right now. I'm gonna give a piece of this fancy bacon that Andy made with the garlic salt. I've never seen that before, so it should be an interesting try. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna grab a piece. Hang on. Alright, look at that bad boy. Bacon. Alright, let's see if this is as good as Andy says it is. Alright. Wow. That is probably some of the best bacon I've ever had.
Hell yeah, it is. That is good.
Wow. Well, it's Hutterite bacon, and it's damn good Hutterite bacon. Wow, Andy. Garlic salt. I questioned it. I shouldn't have. Try that. It's good. Really good. I'm gonna keep snacking on this bacon. It's good. Oh yeah, that's a good piece of bacon. And it's thick. Like, you don't have any of the shrinkage you get with store-bought bacon. Oh, that's delicious. Well guys, how to write bacon, it's the way to go. I'm gonna enjoy more of this, and then we'll see what we get up to.
Oh yeah, our third batch is all done. That is gonna be a crispy batch. Oh boy.
Looks like the sun's up, but we're gonna cower in here for a little while longer because it is -16 outside, and we definitely want to be nice and warm in here instead of freezing our butts off out there. But we have the flaps wide open right now. It is warm as warm could be. It's probably close to 25 degrees in here. At least it's so warm in here. If we shut these flaps, it gets unbearably hot, so we just are controlling temperature by keeping these things open. The bacon is well on its way to being consumed and completely finished cooking at the same time, because we're eating it as fast as we're making it, but that's all right. I'm on my last cup of coffee, and then we're gonna square away all of our business in here so we're good and organized, and then we'll brave the cold.
We got our last batch of bacon here. We've cooked up enough bacon to feed a school. But there's no school, it's just Dean and I. Yes, we ate all of it. Or we will eat all of it, rather. We're gonna pop these suckers out of here. And spill a little bit on the bacon. And that is all the bacon cooked. I hope you enjoyed Bacon 101 Basics.
Andy and I are kind of procrastinating leaving the tent because it's -16 out right now, and we just don't feel like doing that. So we've kind of just been hanging out in the tent, chatting and doing whatever. It's currently 10 to 10 in the morning, so we should get moving and kind of figure our stuff out. But yeah, a little update for you. We've just been sitting here hanging out doing nothing. So exciting times here, but we're gonna get going, get moving, and figure out what we're up to for the rest of the day. All right, ready to do this?
Guess so.
Okay, let's go.
I don't want to leave the warmth.
Even a little bit. All right, let's go. Snowed a fair amount. Not as much as I thought it was going to be.
Oh man, it is absolutely freezing out right now. We checked in with the weather app that I get with my GPS from Garmin, and it's about -18 right now. So that's a great time. Andy's brushing off his truck. It struggled to fire up a little bit, which was slightly concerning, so we're gonna let it run for a while because it just sat in -28 all night long. So that was almost a problem, but it isn't one, thankfully. He's brushing the car off, he's brushing the truck off of all the snow, and the hot tent is still going strong. It was an absolutely beautiful night. We were so warm the entire time. We got up about once every 2 hours just to throw a bunch of wood in that stove, and it worked so well. We were warm as could be, -28 in this tiny little shelter with a wood stove. So that was very successful. We had a great night. We got to get everything stripped down and backpacked into the truck. It's only getting colder from here on out, and we only brought a limited amount of supplies, so we can't stay much longer. Definitely not for many more nights in a row, and it's supposed to snap down to about -40 coming up. So we're not gonna push our luck, and we're gonna pack everything up and get out of here.
It's still pretty hard.
Let's get together. Or not.
That's okay, I got it.
Andy's a badass apparently. The only thing we are leaving behind is a bunch of wood, so whoever comes here next to camp is gonna have a little bit of a treat. This has been an absolutely awesome trip. We hit -28 degrees Celsius last night. Coldest trip we've ever done in a hot tent, other than yeah, that's the coldest we've done together in a hot tent, isn't it?
That's the coldest.
Yeah.
It was pretty good last night too.
Yeah, we were both warm, it was comfortable, we were just chilling. Nothing to complain about on this trip. It's been bitter cold, but we had everything to make sure we were good. So the hot tent was great. Nice little purchase there, bud. I enjoyed it. That's it for us on this one. Until next time, guys, we'll catch you later.